Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this second webinar. It's the last one for this year. My name is Femke. I'm based out of the Netherlands in the Marketplace CSM team. With me are Jalaj and Kiri. They are based out of the UK in London and in Manchester. Today we are going to go over the Marketplace module. I am going to start sharing my screen. On the agenda, a little bit of a summary of last time. We still have the recording also. If you want to have the link to the recording, if you can't find it, let us know, put it in the chat, and we will make sure you get that recording. We are also posting this one and the last one on YouTube later on, so everybody can still watch it afterwards. The agenda for today will be around the getting started, so a summary of last week, homepage, profile, settings, user management, logo creation, licensee creation, and API token. And then Jalaj will take over the Marketplace module on how to find products, create new agreements, buy subscriptions on new and existing, and how to find invoices and statements. And then afterwards, Kiri will show you a little bit about our documentation, how to reach technical support, knowledge base, and our YouTube channel. I'm starting in my demo account. You can see it here on top here. If you are logged in, you can see your own company name and your own login name. And in this dashboard, you can see a few things, for example, Spotlight, news and updates, and favorites. Last time, we also showed you how to create favorites, so I will not go over that at this moment. I'm going to go to the home page here on top with the menu and then to settings. You have to be an admin to go over to settings. So if you cannot see settings, let us also know, or let your account team know, and we will change that for your personal login. I'm going into the account settings. So from here, you will have an overview of your account. Also, which modules you have enabled for your specific account. In this menu on the left here, you can also have the overview of buyers, and the buyers are your entities, your customer numbers, your addresses. Everything will be here in buyers. Licensees are created for Marketplace, so you need to have a licensee, which is basically the consumer of the subscriptions. And you need to create that first before you are even starting with Marketplace. This needs to be created first. The sellers is an overview of the SoftwareOne entities that you are able to buy from. And then you have this administration part here. One of them is users. So in the user settings, you can add users. So if you want to invite new colleagues to your account, you can add them here. And you can have also the overview of the current users on the account, and you can edit or remove users from here. Groups are created to have specific access to modules or specific buyers. So buyers, remember, are the entities. So you can choose to have a user that only has access to one of the modules or one of the buyers or multiple. So you can create groups here. The notification settings are also on Marketplace. You will have notifications by default, and you can change that here. So if you are placing a new order or a notification on subscriptions, you can receive emails about that if there's a change on your Marketplace agreement. And then we have API tokens. So API tokens can be created to extract data from the Marketplace platform. So let's say you have an Adobe VIP Marketplace agreement and you're placing orders regularly, and you want to have that, for example, in an Excel sheet. You can use an API token to go into Excel and extract that data. Can be on subscriptions or orders or maybe invoices, anything you want to extract from the platform. You can use that API token. And we created a video on this, so I will not go too deep into that, how this works. There are also many tools that you can use to do this. And we have a video on our YouTube channel which specifically goes into an Excel extract, and maybe Kiri or Jalaj, you can share the link to that video, how this works. And Jalaj will show you all about Marketplace agreements and subscriptions later on. Then in the account, we also have audit trail. So in the audit trail, you are able to see which user is doing what on the platform. So the audit trail is here in the settings, but audit trail also exists on subscriptions or agreements or invoices, for example. Anything within Marketplace, you can find audit trail also on the user itself. So if I would now click on my user, for example, here, there's also audit trail. So you can see what this specific user is doing on the platform. Also in accounts, you can edit these details. So if you click on edit, you're also able to add a logo to your account. So you can see here next to the customer name, there's an image here. You can change that by adding your logo here into this general option. You can select a file or drag and drop a file here. You can also change the name of your account if you would want to. And then from here, you can also add additional details and data like headquarters address, country, city, all that kind of things. And that's it from my part at the moment. And now Jalaj will go into the marketplace module, more around this topic.
I'm into one of my test client, Avengers Inc. for Adobe, right? So in this demo, I'm going to show you the purchase journey for Adobe VIP Marketplace. It works same for 365 or Azure. Nothing is different. Flow is completely same. So you would be taking the similar step. There might be additional information in both the product, but purchase journey is exactly the same. Right. So let's look for the products, right? Which product we want to get it. So you click on home, go to catalog, then you see the option here, products. When you come here on the product screen, you should be able to see the product. So you can search for the product, look at the product which you're looking for. This is again a test environment, so you'll see some of the funny names, which is okay. And here we have all the products. So today I'll select this Adobe VIP Marketplace for commercial. Once you click here on the journal tab, you can see the product information. On the right-hand side, we have this buy now icon. When you click on it, it will take you to the agreement page. We can always select the existing agreement, which I will show you later on, right? How you can purchase new subscription or modify subscription existing agreement. But for this scenario, we'll go and create a new agreement. Once we click on that, we get option for the licensee. As Femke has already showed you what exactly licensee is, right? And we should create the licensees before we start using Marketplace. So I'll select this, one of the licensee, and hit on next. We would be creating a new account. On the next screen, it will have the company information, all those details, and it will always ask for the contact information. That would be me for now. Once I fill it, and then hit on next. Here, we have the products available here on this window. You see there are so many products, 133 rows. Either you can see the product which you're looking for it, you can select from here, or you can always use filters and look for the specific product you're looking for. So I'll say Photoshop, and when you click on it, you'll see all the product which is related to Photoshop. I'll select one of these products and add item. This takes a few minutes to validate, right? Now you can see I selected 2 of the products and the quantity. I can always modify the quantity. I would say I need 10 of these and I need 8 of these. And you can see the price will also get changed. So this is sales price, unit price. This is monthly price and yearly. Once you satisfy that, then hit on next. And then we have some additional details which you can add the agreement ID if you want to put it here. You can have the PO number for this contract. So these are the additional information which you can do it, but these are the option one. Click on next. And then this is the final screen where you should be able to see the order detail, what you have going to purchase, right? Once you hit on place order. Also, you should be able to see those hyperlink at the bottom right here. These are the hyperlinks. So these are the terms and conditions, right? So if you really want to go into terms and conditions, you can always look at these, click on these hyperlink, terms and condition will pop up. So if we decided we're gonna place this order, hit on place. So order has been placed right now. It will take few minutes to complete the order. And you can always go back and look at your order you have purchased. So this is purchasing a fresh agreement, right? Creating a new agreement. Now let's go with a scenario where we already have existing agreement and we want to buy another subscription under it or modify one of the existing subscription. In that case, we'll come here on agreement page, which you can use it from here, marketplace agreement. And then you can see all the active agreements. You can always use filter to sort for the agreements, right? Let's select the first one. And we already have subscription under this. So I want to buy more. I'll click on buy more. I can add the item. I can also modify the subscription. So I say instead of 10, I need 8 now. So you can see the delta variance here. Now let me add the item also. I would say I would need this one. And the new subscription, I'll say I would need 10 quantity of that. And then you can see the updated price, because for the existing one where I haven't touched, the price will remain same, right? But you can see here the updated price. Hitting on next.
Yeah, there's an error. You return on your third line from 10 to 8. You cannot do that unless you're in the renewal period, 30 days.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But you can change the quantity up.
So that's done. I placed the order, and you can see so that is how you can manage your agreement. That's it on the purchase journey. All right, statements. So, okay, so now you should be able to see the billing module, which is separately here. You come to your module, you'll see these 4 or 5 tabs: invoices, credit memo, sales order, and statement. Then you can see the invoices here. These are some of the invoices we have for this particular test client. This is the invoice ID, which is generated by Marketplace. And this is the one which is you will receive in the email, right? So if you want to search the ID by this, so you can always use document number, right? So this ID you can search because you get these invoices by this number on your emails. When you click on ID, you'll come to invoice page. So first overview will show you the details of the invoices. And if you want to download the invoice, you can always come to attachment page and download this invoice from here. Then we have statements.
Yeah, so statements will actually show you all the orders you've placed. So in the invoice, for example, for Microsoft CSP or Adobe VIP, you will receive one monthly invoice, which has all the subscriptions on there. So it could be that you've placed 5 or 10 different orders during that month, and then in the end it will get consolidated invoice. So one invoice will be sent out, and in that invoice there's also a statement number. So you can go to the platform where you can find the invoice. In the invoice details will have a statement ID, and you can click on that statement ID. And the statement ID has an attachment with an Excel sheet. So what you would see in the statement Excel, you will have an overview of all the orders that you've placed. You can see the quantity changes, if you've made change orders, or if you have terminated one of the subscriptions. All those details will be in the statement itself. So on the invoice, you would not see all of those details because it's one consolidated invoice. But on the statement, you can see all those details. And Jalaj, did you find one of the statements?
I got it. So this is one of the sample statement we have, where the summary page will give you the detail about the invoice, all those information which you have on the header of the invoice. Next step, which is Femke just mentioned about it, you'll see the details of all the line items. So you can see here, you can see the quantity, then the prices here, and the charges. If you have a split billing, then it will show the allocation also. And the next one is order, where you can see all the orders which is placed in this particular period. We do have hyperlinks in case if you want to go back and refer to exact order, you can always click on this hyperlink. Hand it over to Kiri now.
Okay, so I am going to show you a few places where you can find our documentation. So first of all, we've got this search bar at the top of the page here. Now, if you were to search, for example, say CSP and click on the documentation, you would then get the option to then click on the hyperlink that will take you to our platform documentation. There's also a separate link for that. Again, same principle, search bar at the top here, where you can search for our documentation. I'll paste some links into the chat after. We've also got a technical support that basically, if you have any issues with any kind of thing that you notice on the platform or need any support with as an admin, you can go to this little question mark here, click on support, and then from here you can click on submit a ticket. So you can just click on what the query is about, something is potentially broken or there's an issue, input the subject, a description of what you're seeing, and it will be really good and helpful if you then was to take a screenshot and upload that into the request as well. We've also got a really helpful YouTube channel. Basically, Jalaj shared earlier one of the particular videos, but we have a whole list here of really helpful videos to help you navigate the platform. So again, I'll share that link with you guys in the chat as well. You'll be able to add it. So if you just go in and subscribe, basically know as and when. We tend to upload videos sort of once to twice a week.
And they will also be visible on the platform itself. So in the news and updates section, all our new YouTube videos will be there.
Yeah, it tends to live here, but as this is a test environment, there's no live information. But yes, we do have the videos that also live in the news and updates.
We hope this short webinar around Marketplace was helpful for you. Of course, you can reach out to us anytime, whenever you have questions, or reach out to your sales team, your account team at SoftwareOne, and they will also know where to find us. Thank you so much.